We're proud to present Seller Sessions live in London, where we'll be flying in some of the world's most advanced Amazon educators. The event will be held at the prestigious David Game Keynote Theatre. Alongside myself will be Evelyn Demirov, who is known for breaking lots of trends on Amazon, Anthony Lee, one of the early innovators of the blast ranking method and published author. We'll also be flying in show favourites Leran Hirschkorn and Paul Harvey. Over the coming weeks, we'll be announcing more speakers and content. So, if you want to join in the fun with other super smart Amazon sellers and brands, then visit sellersessions.com/live and grab super early bird tickets before they go to full admission. We'd like to say a big thank you to all of our media partners, which include GS1 UK, Web Retailer, River Cleaner, Six Leaf, Orange Click, and Amazing Freedom. We look forward to seeing you all in London on June 1st. Hey guys, welcome back to Seller Sessions. Today I bring back Michael Hartman. How you doing, Michael?
Not too bad, man. Just got back to Romania.
Excellent. And with a new discovery. And explain to people what we are actually witnessing at the moment that we're looking at.
So what you're looking at is basically ARA data, also known as Amazon Retail Analytics. It's basically a report on a keyword or the top keyword searched on Amazon. Mm-hmm. So for example, I went and searched Valentine's because Valentine's Day is coming up. And I'm looking at 2,775 rows for the past week. The number 17th search on all of Amazon right now is Valentine's Day gifts for him.
Yeah.
And then I can look at click share, the percentage of clicks for the first three items, how much share of the clicks they're getting, and their conversion rate. And so it's a great way to go out and either look for products or look for, that you want to sell on Amazon, or to find keywords, because I can also search keywords or other ASINs, and I can look at their conversion rates across different keywords.
Yeah.
And you can also look up your own stuff so you can understand the search frequency and how you're ranking.
Excellent. So why don't we let's take it back a quick step. Let's go from the most searched item on Amazon via its search term.
All right. So right now for the week of 127 to 22 is Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah.
It's the number one search term.
Number two,
right
number
now.
Three. Like, so
number two.
Yeah, go on.
Number two, wireless earbuds. Number three, headphones. Number four, AirPods.
Yeah. So laptop, iPhone 8 Plus case, iPhone charge. So mainly electronics is the key here. So let's knock that back a month into Q4, into December.
All right, let's go back monthly. So actually in December, I've already looked at.
Yeah.
And I'm not as surprised, but the number one search was the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So, and then once again, you go down into headphones and iPhone charger, toys, gifts for men, and these things.
Yeah, because obviously normally the data that we kind of see is normally done, broken down by the departments, whereas what this is showing is the overall search frequency and rank for each search term, not the search volume, but the search term on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Correct.
So take that back to November now. Let's have a look there, because what's interesting is that the data is constantly refreshing, derived by data, isn't it?
Yeah, so you can actually build out like across keywords. You can build out like trends and other stuff. Now, I know that November once again is also Nintendo Switch, and that's basically it. So they sold 7 million Nintendo Switches in the US over Black Friday weekend.
Yeah. So the availability for this at the moment, so let's just run through that, because you shared a link with me and I'd see if I could access it for any of my accounts that we have, but we couldn't get through on the link, but we'll post it into the show notes. But everyone should have access. As long as you're brand registry, this should be accessible from the 31st of January for most accounts once they start rolling out. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So where do you think this is? I mean, just working the different angles here is like, for one thing, we talk about this ASIN reports, etc. You know, a lot of this data, I'm imagining now, is being pulled from the brand analytics, is when they were selling on these reports. It's not just the data being kicked out the back door at Amazon.
So these used to be only available through a vendor account, and they were for sale on the black market for a couple $100 per keyword or ASIN. Yeah. Now they're going to be made available to everyone, and there's like two food for thoughts for this. One, they were so readily available on the black market that Amazon just decided to make them available to everyone.
Yeah.
The second one, which I think is pretty interesting, is if we look at India, where Walmart and Amazon were forbidden to sell their own products in those two marketplaces because they had so much internal data on everyone else, they had a monopoly. And so maybe Amazon's scared of having the same thing happen in the US because they keep growing, they keep getting bigger, and there's more talk about Amazon being a monopoly that they're trying to be like, look, everybody has this data, not just us anymore.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor, just going back into the interface and just do some search for Amazon Basic products and just
look at this. So I can break it down by category here: AWS, APS, Amazon, everything.
Amazon Basics, yeah. Let's go into Amazon Basics. Let's look at last month. Let's make everyone who's listening jealous to the the sales of Amazon in Q4.
The Amazon sales in Q4 in December. So here we go. This is dinnerware they were very popular with.
And then look at their conversion rate. It's 25.77 on the 16-piece calf stripe dinnerware set.
Correct. And then
I want to click into this. Do me a favor, click into that. I want to see if their images are within terms of service.
Probably not.
Exactly. That's what I love about Amazon. Right, let's have a look. Oh no, they are. I'm disappointed.
These are.
Yeah.
But they're killing it on these things.
I know. Terrible photography though. It's hard though with the white on white background, isn't it?
And they have the EBC.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good. So if you're going to look at something, go look at Amazon Basics motor oil. The entire thing is like Amazon Vine reviews.
Yeah, so let's look. They've got batteries, USB hubs, hangers, antennas, TV mount, bath towels, divvy, file, folder, a pen, bed sheets, PlayStation. Amazon Basics PlayStation.
Well, that's the search term. It's actually a dual case, or the Amazon Basics car charger for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo Switch neon carrying case, red and blue. Amazon Basics case for Nintendo Switch.
Gotcha.
So
let's have a laugh. Let's do some garlic presses followed by spatulas.
Okay, let's go garlic press. That's like my favorite.
Yeah.
And so we're going to look at garlic press, and I'm going to tell you the number one seller of the word garlic press for last month.
It's like we're not sharing any private details. You can look on Amazon yourself to see who the number one seller is, but it's just interesting.
Or Blue, man. He's killing it. Or Blue. So he actually takes up...
So garlic press is the 3,997th searched product on Amazon, isn't it? So
and then you have garlic press stainless steel, 63,000. Stainless steel garlic press, 219. And so you're looking at this guy has like 21.95% click share, and then
that's the click-through rate, yeah. And then you got the conversion share, which is the conversion rate, yeah.
Yeah, and then I can look at this guy, and I can go to his listing, and he is 2,938 reviews. He's Amazon's choice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you found any way of using this for like niche product research? Any useful ideas for that?
I'm looking at search volume with like no ASINs.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe there's one competitor in there.
Yeah.
So even if it's like, a 400, 300,000 and there's only one or two competitors in there, I'm looking at the search frequency rank, as it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And like low competition. So like bad click share, bad conversion rate.
Yeah.
Where I can go in and just take it over.
And you notice here from the brand names, the click-through rates like Oxo Garlic Press, 82.85% click-through rate.
That's because they're looking for the brand, right?
Yeah.
So Oxo is a huge brand.
Yeah.
In the home and kitchen.
Mm.
So, and you'll also, so you'll see a lot of things that have.
Let's have a look at some spatulas then.
Spatulas, silicone, heat resistant spatulas, 13,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, but let me get rid of the S and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised. Like, putting that S will actually change the search results all the way.
And how far back does the reporting range go?
So I can do quarterly.
Yeah.
And I can go back about 2017.
Cool. That's good. It's better than 60 days.
Mm-hmm. So spatula search frequency is 2660. Glowy silicon spatula, click share 9%, conversion rate 11.2.
Yeah. So high impressions, lower conversion rate, but probably still doing a good number of sales anyway.
So
that's very interesting. So going back on track with outside this tool, hopefully everyone will get access to this at some point if you've got brand registry. But I think, do you want to do a reverse ASIN for us on there and just go through that bit as well?
Oh, sure. Let's go grab this Amazon's Basics ASIN because I'm already here. We're going to Command C on the Amazon Basics dinnerware set. We're going to hit apply. And now it'll give me all the keywords, which it's ranked in the top 3. And its click-through percentage on that keyword and its conversion rate. And it's thinking. The only other thing is you will get some bugs with this. And sometimes you have to refresh the page, do other stuff.
Yeah.
So
you can schedule email reports with this as well, and you can download it, can't you?
Yeah. So I only have. So it looks like Amazon might have restricted some data on this one.
Yeah.
Because I'm only seeing 4 keywords, and I'm 90% sure that it has more than 4 keywords.
Yeah.
You know.
But not only with that keywords, you've got the click through and the conversion rate for each of those, haven't you? Under that brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that's restricted to top 4. Let's try another one. Let's have a look at something like Nike or something.
I found Nike running shoe revolution. All right. Let's see. Apparently, you can also enter multiple ASINs in this search term report as well. I have not done that yet. I've just been playing with it for about a week on and off.
Yeah. Sorry, because obviously we're on the podcast, so there will be dry gaps. It's only where we're waiting for the page to load.
No report available. So I've actually heard of this happening.
Gated some of the brands.
Some of the brands you won't be able to put, but basically all the third-party sellers, you should be able to find. Like, let's go look up something generic, like hammock. Hammock is pretty generic. Everybody wants to launch the hammock during the summer. And so we're going to go to Winter Outfitters. Wow, they have really good reviews.
They have a winter one, huh?
Winter Outfitters. Winter, not winter.
Oh, winter, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's my American accent mixed with Romanian accent. Sometimes it just gets all funky. And also look at the trends, man. So understand that like the hammock will obviously sell better during the spring and the summer than it will in the winter. Yeah. Right? So you can actually build out reports of this ASIN over time to look at their rankings and if they're increasing or decreasing. I'm pretty sure a lot of the software solutions, such as Seller Tools or Helium 10, will integrate all this.
Yeah.
It's just
it becomes available.
Like I said, ZoneWord's already integrated it. Yeah.
No, it's good data. It's real data. It's coming from Amazon. So you're going to take more notice of this data than an algorithm trying to make up the difference. But
Double hammock.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at hammock now. I can look at search frequency. Double hammock, 30,624. Winter Outfitters, 35% click through, 27% conversion rate.
Cool.
Which is crazy.
So I think we've kind of given the audience a pretty good coverage there. So we'll post the link in the show notes. And then what happens is that if you're in the UK, just change the URL from .com to .co.uk or .de, wherever you want to test it, and see if this appears in your accounts. And you need an admin level as well, don't you? So it's no good if you've got restricted permissions. The chances are you're not going to see it. And of course, you need brand registry.
Yes, you need brand registry 2.0. And from what I can tell, there's going to be this listed in the report section in the future. But for now, you can have a VA with admin access and it'll work, or you can have the admin account. Yeah. But if you have restrictions on that VA, it doesn't work.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Cool. Sounds good. So in other news, you popped over to the UK a little while ago. We met up, didn't we? And you went over to see Amazon. Obviously under NDA and stuff, you can't say too much. But what was the experience like? What can you share? From the visit?
So I can share a little bit of information, which is Amazon is really pressing hard this year into the advertising.
Yeah.
So they're going to be releasing more and more releases, more and more changes to the advertising.
Yes.
Also, they just came out with a dynamic up and down, dynamic down, or fixed bid only. I was told by them after a few days and several $1 million of ad spend that their data scientists said to do down only.
Down only. Okay.
They know that there's a lot of issues coming in when they're implementing these new features, overspend, errors in reporting. If you report them, you should get your money back. I mean, that's basically the understanding that I had. And it was like a blanket email that everyone's getting their money back from that one error. In the UK, it happened around the 26th. In the US, it was around the 18th, where they overspent on the campaign level. So that was an email directly from Bezos type deal.
Cool. I've got a call. Well, me and Ellis for the agency, we've got a call this week. So by the time this podcast is gone out, we would have had the call. But we're going to be speaking to Seattle. They want us to give us some feedback on some of the advertising options that they have, and obviously Ellis wants to have a chat with them about issues with the API and improvements and things like that. So I'll try and feedback what I can, but I am kind of restricted, and I want to be able to respect that relationship, because it's always good to support like the clients and stuff, and obviously making advancements in what we're trying to do. What's the future with you at the moment? What are you up to at the moment? You still on this big rampage to get up to silly amounts of thousands of SKUs, and you've got this thing going at the moment?
I'm still working on that. I'm rethinking about how I do it because I bottleneck at the graphics.
Yeah.
And so I had several meetings in the US over that, and we came up with some new solutions. And so we're going to be implementing these solutions over the next 3 weeks and testing those. And if everything goes well with the processes, then we should be able to get back to scaling faster than I was scaling before, which was pretty good. We were doing over 1,000 SKUs a month.
That's what it's going to get to. So do you want to explain the basis of what you're trying to achieve? So you're trying to do 1,000 SKUs a month. So instead of being a seller that does, 100 a day of one product, you'll rather have 1,000 SKUs, then you'll subdivide any of your, what's the word for it? You're spreading your risk, not subdividing. You're spreading your risk. But the scaling issues that you're having is when it comes down to high quality graphics when you're trying to launch 1,000 products. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. So, I mean, I do have competition in my niches that I go into.
Yeah.
I would say it's medium to low. But once I penetrate the niche, I was showing you earlier, I'm taking 40 to 50% of the entire market share.
Yeah.
So I'm dominating. And that's because I do high quality graphics, high quality listings, but I'm doing it on scale. Yeah. So for me to bust out 1,000 new listings in a month, it's something that I can do. But we bottleneck on the graphics side. And just so everyone knows, I only do 3D renders. I never actually touch the products.
Yeah.
So it's basically as fast as my graphic designers can put that out. And we are able to pump out around 1,000 a month with a team of 5. And we might scale that team up, but we're testing some new things to see if there's some automation that we can do. And we're going to be looking at maybe some machine learning and some other stuff to try and get this done faster.
Yeah.
We have the possibility to launch around 1.1 million SKUs. And the idea for me is, now I've had bestsellers overall category like under 10, 900 units a day, and you're just a target on your back, and it never stops. You just don't sleep at night. Like literally, you don't sleep. You know, it's like who the heck is hijacking me today? And so I've experienced that. I never want to go back to that again. So I was like, let's choose something where if a listing goes down, I just don't give a shit. I mean, that's basically it. Yeah. So I've had listings go down. I've gotten attacked. I don't care because I have, at this point I have, 3,999 other listings that are also selling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at.
That makes sense. Cool. What's the best way that people can reach you?
People can contact me at michael@innoventic.com. INNOVENTIC.com.
Take care.